Welcome to part 13. We are starting our second dungeon of the game, the Goron Mines. And it's your typical fire dungeon. There's lava everywhere, and there will be fire enemies. So it's a good idea to go ahead and buy the Hylian shield from Malomart before coming here. Now, I have seen a YouTube footage of people playing this dungeon with their wooden shield equipped, and they are a lot braver than I am, I can tell you that. And if your shield does get burned, your wooden shield does get burned, you can get a replacement at Malomart, but it will not be the same. It will be a completely different wooden shield design, and the Ordon shield that you've stolen from Jaggel's place will be gone forever. Yeah. So, take the time, gather 200 rupees, and buy the Hylian shield. It'll save you that nice looking design shield. Anyway, just switch to the iron boots to press this switch, which will stop the flaming pillar from spouting for a limited amount of time. And for this one right here, stand on the switch and quickly run past it, but you have to make a quick U-turn to go to the other side of this wall fence, and you have to climb the ladder before this pillar turns back on, which is kind of stupid. It's like, ugh. Ow! That was owie. Now look, right there. There's our first enemy of this dungeon. A familiar enemy for those who have played Ocarina of Time, the Torch Slug. I remember these guys. Yeah, especially in areas of the Fire Temple. They make that weird sound, that slurping sound, that loud slurping sound. Go watch my video of the Fire Temple for more information. So, anyway, what we have to do now is walk along this fencing and go across to the other side. And there is another flame pillar coming out of the wall. And what we have to do is, again, stand on a switch, which is over there. So, what we're going to have to do is run all the way over here to stand on the switch with the iron boots, and run all the way past this flame pillar on the wall before our time runs out and the flame pillar thingy reignites. Now, the problem is, when I go over there to try and make it, I will get ambushed by a torch slug because I was stupid. I missed it. I was too stupid enough to miss it, and I paid for it dearly. I had to go all the way back, stand on the switch again, and, well, yeah. But thankfully, it shouldn't be too much trouble. And I admit, I will do stupid things in this dungeon, and, well, some I cut out, some I've edited, and some I just left in because, well, I mean, I'm only human. I am no expert. I'm no master at these things. I'm just a gamer who likes to play games, and I like to share games with you. And maybe showing off these stupid mistakes will help you avoid them in the future, so who knows? Oh, and I like to point out this thing about the lava in this dungeon, but see, I'm rambling again. I should be pointing out what I'm doing right now. Alright, see this thing right here, this switch? Just equip the iron boots, and it will drop to the ground, releasing the gate so we can proceed on forward. It makes sense because, remember, this is a Goron mine. A lot of these things would be pressure built for heavy guys who are made of rock. Yeah, these little cutscenes of the game showing you where you need to go. We're gonna be seeing a lot of those throughout this dungeon. Thank you, game. So let's proceed on in this area. These crane-like mechanisms. I mean, it makes sense. It's a mine. You need cranes and stuff to haul up things. Oh, hi, Bulblins. You stand no chance. You got hit, but who cares? Die. Thank you. Alright. And in that chest is a small key, so after raiding and destroying barrels and pots to get some goodies, we're just going to grab the key and move on. Now, again, back to the topic about lava. If Link happens to fall into lava in this dungeon, his little sinking it's kind of gruesome compared to the other games. In Ocarina of Time, when Link falls into lava, he just submerges in lava and screams and yells like "Ah!" and he reappears on the platform. Wind Waker Link, when he falls into lava, it's kind of funny because he just jumps in the air, grabs his hiney while it's smoking, he's like "Wah!" and he reappears at the platform. This Link, however, when he falls into lava, it's pretty gruesome. He's like trying and wailing, trying to get back up. As he sinks, it's like, ugh, it's too disturbing. Before he reappears on the platform, that is. Oh, hi! I remember you guys. Yeah. Say hello again to the Dodongos. And they're more lizard-like than dinosaur-like in this game. But they are still annoying. They still breathe fire. And to kill them, we have to attack their tail. And of course, it's kind of difficult when you are locking onto their heads with L targeting instead of their tails. Alright. Now wait for these lava columns to subside before crossing. Ow! Or else you'll get hurt. And look, Link is singeing. You know, the thing with taking fire damage in certain locations, sometimes when Link gets hurt with a fiery substance, he only singes for a moment before, he only takes like a portion of damage. And sometimes when you get hit with fiery attacks, as long as you're still on fire, you continue taking damage because you're still burning. Now, this Link, he takes one hit of fiery damage. No, just one hit point. Even though you're still smoldering, you're fine. Yeah, just walk it off. And I don't mind that one bit. Anyway, what you're supposed to do here is there is this section of wall that is actually blocking a door. What we need to do here is go to this area and make sure you kill the Dodongo first so it won't bug you. There we go. Die. Alright. Alright, this wall right here, it has a chain attached to it. What we have to do now is grab this chain, switch to the iron boots, and pull this chain across, which pulls the wall across. And it will allow us access to the opening where the door is. Now, once we let go of this wall, it will start to close up slowly, and we have to get over past this wall before it closes up. Now, because I mistimed my thing and got hit by a lava pillar, I kind of screw up my timing. So by the time I get to the proper section, the wall will close up on me. Great! The best way to deal with this puzzle is look at the lava pillars that are erupting through the fence, because all of the lava pillars in this room go up at the exact same time and drop at the exact same time. Just watch them go up and down, time it accordingly, and when you're ready, just go for it. And you want to be careful around here. You don't want to get crushed by this wall, especially since this wall has spikes for whatever reason or another. Alright, so now we're in this room, and once again, the game is showing you a little cutscene of where you need to go. Thank you, game. Yeah. So what we need to do here is drop into the water and equip the iron boots to sink. And then once we stand on this switch right here, whee! Hey, check this out. Look at that! I'm walking upside down. Yeah. So this is the newest, coolest feature of the iron boots is you can walk on specialized magnetic rock. And I'll get more into that later. First of all, we are entering this room where this guy is hanging out. And this guy here is actually one of the Goron Elders. And why does it feel like he's about to erupt at any moment? I don't know why. Anyway, this Goron Elder here, he will actually give us 1/3 of a key. And it's actually the big key, the boss key, that we need to get into the boss room where their patriarch is being held. So, guess what? We need to find the remaining 2 elders to get the remaining 2 big key shards. Oh, and also in this room is the dungeon map, so we can see where we are going. Oh, and this chest right here contains some rupees. Yay. Now, for some reason or another, as long as we are in this room right here, we cannot use our sword. I don't know why. It would make smashing these pots easier. Maybe it's because this place is a safe location, as it were. A little safe house. Because the mines are right next to the Goron habitat, as it were. So, I mean, the Gorons probably live here, so it would make sense that they have their own little meeting break rooms and such. And the game says, oh, can't use a sword here. Whoa! Hello there, human-headed chicken lady. Long time no see, eh? It's only been, the fire since the forest temple. Yeah. So once again, we are reunited, which means once again we have the ability to leave this place if you feel the pressure getting to you. But I am not going to use her. I will just keep going and get this out of the way. Now we're going to be in the upper area of this room that we just came from. And we are going to once again use the iron boots to cling on this bluish-green magnetic rock wall thing. And I have to admit, this is actually the coolest feature of the iron boots. I mean, sure, you can use them to sink to the bottom. Sure, you can use them to hold your ground. But this is awesome. Alright, and now we are in the upper area of the wall room. You know that lava, that room when we did that wall puzzle. And now we are walking on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling! We're walking on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling! Okay, seeing Lionel Richie, and yes, I know it's dancing on the ceiling, but Link can't exactly dance in heavy footwear. Alright. So, yeah, even though Link can kill things, he still moves a little slow. And we cannot exactly roll on the ceiling with these magnetic boots. I mean, as soon as Link rolls, he'll probably drop to the ground. So it makes sense for that command to not be in motion. Now, what I'm doing right here is I'm trying to look for... There we go. Yeah, there is actually a treasure chest that we need to get along this pathway before we find the exit. And torch slugs, well, torch slugs love the ceiling. I mean, they probably have suction cups on them. Makes sense. Alright, now, as soon as you get to right here, you can either unequip the iron boots to drop straight down, or you can walk straight down. It doesn't really matter as long as you're underneath the right platform. There we go. And this treasure chest contains... Come on, open it, and... Yay, another heart piece. Yeah. Whoopee. So, what kind of material produces these kind of rocks? I mean, what kind of properties do rocks like these exist in nature? What is the logic behind this? Now, I understand that iron is magnetic, I believe. I mean, I think it's magnetic. Are the other metals magnetic in this area? I mean, think about it, folks. This doesn't make too much sense when you really think about it. I mean, sure, walking on the ceiling is cool while wearing the boots, but what about the other metal things Link has? What about the Hylian shield? What about Link's sword? Now, unless they are made of a non-magnetic material, they should be clinging straight to this magnetic wall. And how come Link's hat is not floppy, it's not pointing downward, his big floppy hat? In fact, how come his hat is not falling off? And to come to think of it, why aren't any of his items falling off? Well, you could say it's a case of, well, when it comes down to it, it's video game logic. Just roll with it, just accept it for what it is, and move on. But I still like to point things out because some things don't make sense. I mean, we are in a magic land filled with monsters, magic, and other weird things. Why am I complaining about this? And why am I complaining at all? I like this game. But sometimes it's fun to rip apart things that you like. So, there. Ha! Anyway, when you get to right here, just unequip the iron boots and we are leaving this room. Yay. Once again, another cutscene showing us where we need to go. Thank you, game. And yeah. Alright, I need to push that button. You know, game, I could have figured this out on my own. There's this one platform that's pretty important. I can investigate this on my own. I didn't need your help, game. Alright, Goblins. You stand no chance. Own. Die. Such weak moves, you know. Well, once the Boblins are dead, switch to the iron boots to stand on this switch. And what will happen is it will activate this crane that has more of this magnetic blue stuff. And what we have to do here is get to a platform that the crane goes back and forth between, and when we stand in the right position and equip the iron boots, we will go up into the crane and go along for the ride. Alright, come on. Come on. Alright, iron boots on, please. There we go. Ow, my ankles! You know, by the time this dungeon is over, Link's going to need some reconstructive surgery on his legs because, ouch. I mean, sure, he probably worked out, you know, goat herding and all that stuff, but seriously, no one person can handle this kind of pressure. And again, I know, it's a video game. Oh, hi, Fire Keys, I remember you. You're still as annoying as ever. Alright, we stand on this switch with the iron boots, and once again, a crane will be activated, and we will be going along for the ride. So, woo! Ow, my shins! Alright. No chance, Goblins, no chance. Die. Pathetic, weak moves. Come on. There. Dead. Yay. Alright, so I noticed that this dungeon has a good supply of hearts, as if the game knows that every once in a while you might fall into lava. And it just wants to give you a fair chance, right? Right? Yeah. Oh look, another water room, and oh look, another familiar Zelda enemy! Tektites! I haven't seen you guys in a while, and you're just as ugly as ever. There, dead. Alright. Now, what you want to do here is, well, first of all, I'm going to show you something that I should have done first, but whatever. Go equip the iron boots and just push this block out of the way and quickly go back up to the surface. And when we get up to the surface, there is another one of those big old switches we need the iron boots to activate. Excuse me. And when we do, it will activate another one of these magnetic rock tractor beam things to go upwards. And then when we get up here, there'll be another switch to activate another one of those magnet beam, tractor beam thingies that will take us to a more of those magnetic rocks along this wall right here. Now, it's only then, after looking down, that I spy a treasure chest. And that treasure chest contains a small key that we will need to proceed. So it's a good idea to actually get that first before doing what I just did. Now, the thing about Link being underwater with the iron boots is, well, as soon as he's underwater, there's this oxygen meter that will appear underneath his hearts. And if it runs out, of course, Link will drown, and we do not want that. But, spoilers, Link will get something to help with that problem later on. So, after getting the small key, we're coming back here proper and just equip the iron boots right here and drop on down, and you'll be caught in the tractor beam. Woohoo! Ow, my knees! Alright, just walk along this wall right here and get the treasure chest that has some rupees in it. And what we do, well, the real reason we are up here is we need to hit this blue crystal switch with our sword. And by doing so, it will open the gate. But it's a timed gate, which means we have to hurry across before it closes. Yay! And on the other side, there are a couple of Bulblins waiting to ambush you, but they are no threat. Die. Anyway, folks, we'll see you in part 14.